Shalom. Skull to all the 12 tribes. To the tribe of Dan. It's going to make his mark in this last day. I wanted to add something here. Right? So, to try to make this quick, as I'm watching Big Judah's video, I'm playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That's based on the Viking era. And in the mission that I was doing, I fell behind about 3 minutes to listen to a cutscene. I ended up helping King Alfred, a Christian king. I'm a Dane, right? Well, this particular Viking's from Norway, but that doesn't really matter. Anyway, and I end up saving his life. And he was supposed to, for me helping him in this, mind you, we're at odds, but I helped him with this. This is a king. He was supposed to send me with enough silver or gold or whatever to carry in my ships back to my settlement. In the end, as Judah's talking about judgment, he gives me a silver cross and says, this is all the gold that you need to carry, and you have a chance to convert to serve my God. Right? And I thought to myself, well, wow, that's very, very, I mean, it's just, you make a deal with these people and they always break it. Always. And he then locks down the city and tries to have his soldiers attack me. I burned the whole village down. Anyway, I thought it was so brilliant that that's what I was doing while listening to Big Judah. And as I'm listening to the judgment that he's speaking of in this book, it called to my mind a message the Most High gave me in a song months ago. And I wanted to bring it out, but I felt the genre of this music is not my people's cup of tea. I listen to everything. I used to be a musician. This is definitely a death metal song. And I'm going to read you the lyrics. It's going to be on the screen in a minute. The album was released in 2021, and it was heavily influenced by the pandemic. But something I said to my brother when we built, I told him, see, the Gentiles were living it up. And while we were going through our curses, we sang about our blues. We sang about our curses. Muddy Waters has a song called I Am the Blues. He says, I'm the visage of people who bled and died. I'm the last one hired and the first one fired. I am the blues. There's another line in the song. He says, the whole damn world know I've been misused. But see, we had the blessing to sing about our curses during our curses. Esau is singing about his curses during his blessing because he will not have the opportunity to sing the torment that is coming upon his people. So, the Gentiles, their judgment, ritualistic annihilation. Let's go to it. Now again, if you real uppity and squeamish or, oh, these lyrics are violent, then I hope you don't listen to gangster rap. This is the judgment of the Gentiles. The Most High said, listen to it, read the lyrics. This is what I'm going to do to these people. And when I'm done reading it, you're going to say, oh yeah, this is definitely, yep. Mangled arms and legs are tied and bound. Ritual execution for the ages. We're entering a new age, ain't we? Bodies ripped open while forced to stay alive from the backbone down to the loins. Everything you did to us is going to be returned to you. Father. And hold, before I finish this line, what did Christ said? Ye are gods, right? In the scriptures? Ye are gods. There you go. Father of the furious legion of gods, I offer my sacrifice upon you. As fearsome as you are divine, God of war, I honor thee. Ribs, lungs, intestines now pulled out, carved into the shape of bloody wings. The Vikings had a death ritual when somebody betrayed them or broke their bond, or a criminal was caught. For the worst criminals, they would get something called a blood eagle, in which they would take an axe, open your back, break your ribs, pull your lungs out in the shape of an eagle's wings, throw them over your shoulder until you slowly died. Yeah. Carved into the shape of bloody wings, savagely tortured with a gruesome, horrid fate, yet even uttered meant the sound of death. The method of torture, wielding terrifying pain, ghastly act of ceremonial torment, methodically separated and extracted broken ribs, leaving your organs on full display. Father of the furious legion of gods, I offer my sacrifice upon you. As fearsome as you are divine, God of death, I honor thee. A lot of you don't know that one of the Most High's old names, he was the deathless God. This was the God that could not be killed. He was not like the God of the Gentiles. With sheer ferocity, with blood on my hands, I bestow upon you this offering. Seeking vengeance, I commit such hideous acts. Now, hold on now. What did Jacob grab from Esau when he was born? He grabbed his heel, right? Okay. Stabbing the heels of the helpless victims, threading the rope through the gaping holes, forcing the bodies to be hung upside down as their blood runs down past their hearts. Abdomen sliced open, viscera then torn out, feverishly wrapped around the tree, the lacerations of the flesh bound to pain eternally. As the wounds now bleed forevermore, arise, arise, arise in honor of our ancestors. Arise, arise in ode to our gods. Now, what people on the planet are due to avenge their ancestors with such brutality? Who is due such vengeance? Because clearly these Edomites are not singing about them. And yes, the white man is an Edomite. He fits the prophecy. There's another one. There's another one. I like this one. I like this one. And I don't really care about what your opinion is of me listening to this music. I was a musician. I listen to everything. I listen to classical. I listen to opera. And you could bang your head against a brick wall if you have a problem with it. I don't apologize for who I am. I'm not a Christian at all anymore. I'm a child of the Most High. I'm learning who I am. And that's it. And I'm not apologizing to y'all. If the Most High is happy with me, if the All-Father's happy with me, don't care what anybody else thinks. Poised, I'm not even going to read this whole thing. Poised and ready to strike. Anticipation of the hunt drawing near. Fueled by hatred and spite. If this don't kill them, it will fill them with fear. Opposing forces now retreat on the run. They got their asses handed to them hours ago. But did Big Judah say that they're not even going to want to come out and fight? Now in pursuit of the survivors who fled, closing the gap, many more will be dead. Attrition breaking the enemy. Detecting tracks, begin the hunt. And then the song asks, and I knew the Most High was wanted me. I knew one day I was going to have to tell everybody this. Where is their Savior now? Where do they hide? Follow the blood. Reminds me of Myron's dream when he called in the big Levi. How people were hiding and there was trails of blood in the closet. And he just pointed his hand at them and they just exploded. Nothing can save them now. They will be found. Follow the blood. Enemy spotted. Converge. Fire at will. This is what is coming to the Gentiles. And let me tell you something. These lyrics do not even begin to capture the horror that awaits them. Make no mistake, if somebody happened to wake up from a coma, they would absolutely think that evil people were taking over the world. I mean, they'd have to be pretty evil themselves or stupid to think that the people who were running the world were good. But there is no way what the Most High, with the All Father, with Christ when he comes back, with the 144,000, the men of Jacob, the sons of Jacob are going to be doing. It is going to look downright satanic. But it's going to be worse. All the demonic things they did to us, the All Father created hell. There is nobody more sadistic when it comes to torture. There is nobody more creative when it comes to this. He created good and evil. They fucked up. Plain and simple. They fucked up. They had no mercy on the children. The sons and the daughters were raped just alike. They had no mercy on the old. They had no mercy on the men, the women, raping people's spouses right in front of them. That is what they did. So what do you think they are going to get if it says, do as they had done it, but give them double? 3 years since 2019, 3 years you were warned. You ain't come off them pockets. You ain't give back them records. You had 3 years, not counting the 400 plus years. Okay? They were told to come here and kill the wicked. Let me stress that to you. They were not supposed to come and kill everybody. They were supposed to kill the ones who were worshiping other gods that were causing trouble. They could have took their spoils and they were supposed to get the fuck out of here. They decided they were going to kill the righteous. They got in league with the wicked amongst our people. And that's why you have some of our people working with them now. And they did what they did. What they are about to get is justice. So if this disturbs you, if the lyrics disturbed you, I do not care. But for the ones that have the warrior's heart, give all praises to the Creator. Give all praises to our Father. All the mockery that we endured. Oh, you people aren't the Celts. You people aren't the Vikings. Let me tell you something. This is going to be sweet. It is going to be sweet. Not only will they be fighting superpowered individuals, they're going to have to deal with magic that will put the magic of our ancestors, including Moses and all of them, to shame. And I want to let me say this before I close. How long has this video been going? I never could see. About 13 minutes. Okay. The Father is coming back as well. See, if you look at what Ragnarok is supposed to be, the Vikings telling of the end of days, right? It has not come yet. And it tells you that Odin, the All-Father, will be fighting in that. The Creator himself is going to be staring these people in the face. He is not going to be sitting on a throne simply giving orders. Heaven is empty of angels. All of Asgard comes to fight during Ragnarok. See, they mess with the records and all that. They mess with the records, but let me leave you with a little gem. Now, we don't know exactly how the records go because they mess with everything, but it does tell you that the Most High is going to make a feast of Leviathan, right? Because Leviathan, just to show his power. And in the Norse saga, even though they try to say Thor dies, Thor, the son of Odin, who in ancient times was synonymous with who they call Jesus Christ, is supposed to fight the world serpent, the Leviathan, and kill him. Now, they have it in the records that both of them die, but all of the Norse gods die in Ragnarok according to how they manipulated the records. Why? Because they had to take the gods, right, the Creator, and they had to take the angels and all the other deities that are up there from the Holy Spirit, right, which would correlate with Freya, and they had to make it to where all of them died at the end of their saga so they can elevate their white Jesus Christ. as Kumero would say, don't fall for the hijack. And if you wonder why I use Odin, I already made a video about it. That video about who Odin was and how he's actually has roots in South America as well ties into everything that Big Judah and Kumero has brought out. And if anybody wants me to go deeper into that, of how I came to that conclusion, I will. But this is their judgment. Nobody cried for them. Nobody prayed for them because they were warned. Everybody saw what happened. Everybody sees what happens. Everybody knows what redlining is. Everybody saw the sabotage. And they did nothing. So like the book says, the slain will be from one end of the earth to the other. That means where the dome meets the earth, from that end of the earth to the other end of the dome, death. All hail the All-Father. May this judgment be malicious, without mercy, and savage. Esau, the rest of you Gentiles, you earned this. You worked hard for this, and now you will reap what you sow.